obviously over the last week, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul did fight. It was about a week ago today. Um, Also, actually, no. Actually, can I pause really quick?
Yeah.
Because I just thought about something. The fight was the day after my birthday. Can we say happy birthday to my guy IT really quick?
Oh,
Oh yeah. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
thank y'all,
birthday,
man. Thank
IT
y'all.
man. I
Thank
hope you
y'all.
enjoyed
Happy
yourself. I hope
birthday to
you
you too,
had the
Cam. You
most
feel
fun.
me?
Because
Yeah,
I was about to feel really fucked up. Because we were supposed to film
we were
on this
supposed to.
motherfucker's
I
birthday,
got
but he
busy.
didn't want to wake up.
I got busy.
Yeah, he
I
got
should have been
drunk.
at your house talking about Monster.
Yeah. Hey, it's a good thing we didn't film, bro. Kendrick Lamar.
We would have
Facts.
had to get back to
We
it.
would have. We would have.
We
We
would have
would
had to
have.
get back to it.
We would have.
But anyway, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul they did fight last week. Uh, I can start, bro. I'm severely disappointed in what I watched. If we would have talked about it in the episode, which we didn't last week, I would have said straight out. I think it's called already.
You can see it
And when
was.
we watched the fight, bro. I'm not saying there was a call put in because he lost. It was how he lost. The motherfucker was on his ass for 2 rounds, all over him, knocking him back. Had Jake Paul running around the ring. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's scared, or he's trying to tire him out. But the point is, after that second round, he didn't swing for the rest of the fight. You ain't
Yeah.
throw no punches. You ain't duck. You ain't move. You just sat there like this, not
Yeah.
moving. The training I saw was way too intense for him to only have 2 rounds in him, bro. I refuse to believe he was gassed out.
And the
I
rounds were short.
And the rounds
Yeah.
were short. The fight was short, bro. So
Yeah.
I honestly think it was in the contract. If you want this money, you got to stay the distance, and you can't hurt Jake. That's why he won't
Mm-hmm.
fight no real fighter. Because a real fighter who's actively going right now would not stand for that.
Yeah.
It just
I
wouldn't.
think we just, my opinion, the nigga 70. He had no chance, realistically.
58, bro.
No,
I'm
my
not saying he
bad.
should have
58.
won.
He's
I'm talking
60.
about
I'm
his level
saying
of
Yeah.
compete, bro.
even watching him fight, like he fought
He
like
had
how
no
I expect
business
a
in that ring.
60-year-old to fight a 27-year-old boy. You know what I mean? Like, and I started feeling bad, and I
I
also feel
felt bad
like
too. I'm not gonna lie.
whatever athletic commission sanctioned a 60-year-old man fighting a 27-year-old man, they should all be fired because no bullshit. That nigga Mike Tyson could have died in there.
He had no
And
business being in
he
that
tweeted
ring.
out that he had just had a blood transfusion. They had to postpone the fight because he had a heart attack.
Yeah, absolutely
Like
did.
watching that fight, I'm like, the fact that we allowed this to happen. Well, not we, but like the
Yeah,
people around Mike Tyson, the fact that they allowed this to happen, and the fact that and I get people saying, "Oh, he made $20 million. You wouldn't do it." It's like, bro, Mike Tyson shouldn't need to fight no 27-year-old kid for $20 million. You know what I mean? Like,
well, them niggas robbed him of his money, bro.
so I'm saying it's like this should actually be really sad. You know what I
It's
mean
very sad
to
that
the
he has to do
boxing
this for the
community.
money.
You know, because like
Yeah,
I said, that shit like what how and I do understand the whole he looked better in sparring, but like punching a bag for
Yeah.
like 30 seconds
It's not the
is
same
different
thing.
than fighting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like I said, even though I don't think Jake Paul's a good boxer, the nigga is still 27 and he trains every day. So a decent he's somewhat good enough to hurt someone. So it's
absolutely.
like, why we put him in there with an old man, bro?
Yeah.
That's my issue with Jake Paul. That's why I never want to see this motherfucker fight again unless he's
Me
fighting somebody
neither.
legit. Throw one of
And
the
I'm not
Charlos
even
at
gonna
him. I
lie.
would throw a
I feel like
Charlo at him.
this
How about
fight
that?
hurt his career more than it helped his career.
Absolutely. He had nothing
And
to
I'll
gain
give
from
you my
this.
reasons because
I think he's a
number
joke.
one, it looked bad. Like it was everyone's talking about the views and the numbers look so big. Number one, it was on Netflix. It wasn't a
Hmm.
pay-per-view event. If you had Netflix, you could watch it.
Yep.
And I feel like the reason it was on Netflix is because all these boxing networks that have worked with him have lost money, and they're like, "Bro, you don't sell." So his thought was like, "Okay,
Showtime didn't want this shit.
I'm gonna fight Mike Tyson. I'm gonna do big numbers." But now it's like, bro, you fought Mike Tyson. You only did these big numbers because it was you were fighting Mike Tyson, and
Absolutely.
now everyone sees this shit is trash. Who realistically, who could you fight next to attract enough? You know what I
Got to
mean? It's
fight somebody
like,
legit, bro.
Well, I feel
and
like
it's like,
yeah.
who could he really fight? Even if he fought someone legit,
And he want to fight all of these old washed up ass UFC fighters. Go fight Bones
Yeah.
if you tough.
who could he fight legitimately that like would even make sense? It's like I feel like he kind of fucked up his career, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
He's talking
Because
about.
even
Nobody
He's
the
talking
one
nobody
about.
makes
fighter,
sense for him.
the one fighter he fought that was a boxer, he
Beat his
lost.
Lost.
ass.
Yeah.
You know what
That
I
was
mean? It's
Tommy
like,
Fury
bruh,
weak ass. He was good.
like you feel me? Like who we gonna put him in there with? Canelo, like Charlo,
I say
like
give him a Charlo.
Well,
But the
I don't
Charlos
think
have
he
nothing
would
to
do
gain.
it.
he's talking about
I
fighting
don't
his
think he
brother.
would do
No.
it because as the first real fighter he fights, like actual, it's gonna pop the bubble.
Oh,
So
Jake's not gonna fight nobody
I
legit.
think he's
Oh,
only trying to fight. If he does fight a real boxer, he's only gonna try to fight
just check this out,
Canelo.
bro.
Because once you step in there and cash that check, he's like, I won already. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely,
even if he would have lost to
absolutely.
Mike Tyson, I feel like in his head he's looking at it like, bro, I just trolled my way into a fight with Mike Tyson. I'm good. Like I lost, who cares? But like I shouldn't even be fighting these people, you know?
That's real. That's
Because
real.
yeah,
That's exactly what
if he
happened.
fought a Charlo, he's losing. He's
Oh,
getting
he's
killed
getting
in
fucked
there.
up. Yeah,
And it's
absolutely.
like, dang, you ain't
If he
nobody
fights
but
anybody that fights in the WBC or WBO or the IBF, he's down.
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's call it what it is. He fights
Th-
anybody that's legit.
At the end of the day,
yeah,
he's a content creator, man. Like he's only going to think
that's
about
facts.
what's going to benefit
What's
him,
gonna go
money
viral?
wise, what's going
Absolutely.
to go viral. Like he's not going to do something that's going to. And I feel like he's trying to milk it, like do as much as he can milk it. I feel like
I think he's trying to milk it, but I also think
he
in a
kind of
way
fucked
he's
it up when
playing
he
it
did that Mike
smart.
Tyson thing, though.
He fucked it up for himself, but he's kind of doing it smart in a way of like his promotion.
Yeah,
Because if you think about it, the two fights before his fight were really good.
yeah,
Okay.
The Serena one and the what was it,
yeah.
Barrios?
I'm
Oh
not gonna
yes,
lie.
the
Yeah,
those
the
fights,
Mike Tyson
Those
fight
were
was
really
just
good.
it was
It was just
unwatchable.
it was
great
just
card.
the main event was like
It was so
disgusting.
bad.
You know?
Like it was bad, and they weren't even throwing punches at one point. Like it was like
Yeah.
it was bad. I don't know, but I did feel bad watching Mike in there. At one point, I
Yeah.
did kind of think like it was rigged because he hit him one good time, and it just seemed like bro kind of
He never swung again,
yeah, he
bro.
never swung again. And I was like, it didn't feel like one of those fights where like he got him tired. It just seemed like out of nowhere he was tired as fuck, you know.
I feel that.
So I think it was.
That's
I
why
think
I
it was.
think he stopped.
Yeah, I think it
I'm
was
not
rigged from the
saying.
jump.
Yeah, I'm not saying Mike should have won. I'm not saying Mike should have won at all. I'm not even saying he should have been better. I'm saying the fact that I mean not better, but I mean like I'm not even saying it should have been close. But I'm saying the fact that he legit didn't swing. The nigga just kept held his glove in his mouth for the next 6 rounds. He just kept biting his fucking glove like he was
That
trying to
nigga was
restrain
bad
himself
that
or
shit.
something.
I thought he was trying to bite the nigga ear off, but he was trying
Bro,
to
I'm
hold
just
himself
saying,
back.
bro. I'm not saying he should have won, but I do think he held back. And my thing is, if you were in a condition to where you feel like you couldn't fight, and then you want to say, "I had a blood transfusion, I had a heart attack," you shouldn't have been fucking fighting in the first place. How about that?
Yeah,
He shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have been fighting then.
That's
Cause I don't want to hear this shit.
anyone who
That's why
allowed
Terrence
it.
Crawford
Kind of
said this shit
crazy.
isn't. Terrence Crawford said you trained all them months, you threw 90 punches. That shit is embarrassing. Terrence Crawford was like, "Hey, bro, don't even get your ass in the ring no more. Don't. I don't
Yeah,
ever
he just
want.
wanted
I don't
that.
ever in my
He just
life
wanted
want to
that
see Mike
check.
Tyson fight again. If he gonna act like that,
I don't ever want to see him fight again. I don't think
I
anybody
don't. Yeah, I don't want
above
to
the
see him
age
fight
when
of
they
again.
50 should be in the ring. Even
when they delayed the fight, I
Even
legit said they should have just canceled it. I've been saying it all
they
summer. We've
should have.
talked
yeah.
about it. But then
That's
once we
why
got
I
close
wasn't
to it, I'm
even
like, maybe
really
he's
that
okay.
hyped to really talk about it. Like I didn't really have that many
It was the
thoughts. Like
spectacle of it, though. That's what
It was
yeah,
still
really
a show.
sold the fight. It was like, oh my god, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. You know, it's like, but it's like when you
yeah.
look into it, it's like, okay, it's a 60-year-old man
Hmm.
Versus
who
a
just had a heart
27
attack.
year old who's not even a pro.
How many months ago were they postponed it?
Exactly.
And
It
yeah,
was
versus
July, 4 months.
a 27-year-old boxer who's a YouTuber Disney.
A
It's like, what are we
27-year-old
doing?
YouTuber
So
who's
really
trying to
quick,
play boxer.
did you guys see the? Did you guys see the boxers that called him out?
Yes, and I think he
So
would
we got
never do
Tank,
it.
He would
we got
lose.
Garcia.
I would love to see
Tank,
Garcia fight him.
only reason I wouldn't want to see him and Tank fight is like
He's
how would the
bigger.
size work? You know,
I
what
would
I mean?
love to see
Honestly,
Garcia
Tank-
fight him. I just will hope
Garcia,
he
I
wouldn't
would
take
too.
that money.
I don't think
No, I think
Tank will fight
Garcia
him.
was. I think Ryan
Garcia is
Garcia would fuck
crazy
him
enough
up.
to do it.
And
Garcia's crazy enough to do it.
he's a big enough name to where it would make sense for
Yeah.
him to like go
Honestly,
get beat
bro,
up. You know what I mean?
I think as far as the size, even though he's bigger than Andre Ward,
That would
I take Andre, even though Andre ain't fought in a while.
I would for sure take Andre, but I don't think
Andre's
I
still
don't,
close
I
enough.
don't think Jake takes it.
Jake's not going to
because
fight anybody that's not going to agree to the terms to take a dive. Period.
I don't even think it's that. I think in terms of risk reward, the risk of fighting Andre Ward, you get your ass beat.
Absolutely.
Reward is like he's not
Michael B. Jordan will whoop his ass. Now
he's
what?
not necessarily the
Creed.
biggest name. You know what I mean? Like
Adonis Creed would whoop
Jake
his ass.
Paul versus Andre Ward wouldn't sell as much
Hey,
as like Jake
we-
Paul, Ryan Garcia. You
We
know
need
what I
to
mean?
start some shit. We need to start some Jake Paul versus Adonis
Hey,
Creed.
get him in the
Let's
fight.
start it.
Get him in the
Let's
fight
get the
with
shirts.
Crawford,
Oh shit, my light fell.
Get him in the fight with-
And see, even that, like he's not doing that because the risk
You
is
get his
100%. You get
Let's
your
start
ass
some
beat.
shit.
The reward is like he's not like viral, you know.
Absolutely. He's already
Like
making money. He don't need to do no shit like that.
yeah, but like I think a guy like Ryan Garcia is perfect because it's like yeah, the risk is 100%. You get your ass
Hmm.
beat, but this guy is a guy that has a big name on
I got
social
a wild
media, you
card.
know. Who?
Somebody who's a legit fighter, who I'm not even a fan of, who's a legit fighter who actually might need the money.
Adrian Broner.
Adrian Broner. There we go.
That would actually, I'm not gonna
That would make
lie,
sense, bro. Adrian
it
Broner's
would
trying to
be
revive his career.
yeah, and just the press conference alone would be amazing, bro.
Bro, we
That
need
shit
to get
would
it.
be.
We need to
Jake
tag it.
Paul
We
would
gonna
make
clip this and we
he
gonna
would
tag
make
Adrian Broner.
all his money back just off the clips
Let
of
us be a
Adrian
fight promoter,
Broner
man.
Yeah,
talking
bro.
about
Also,
Jake Paul. Like
also, I'm not even a Broner fan, but Broner would fuck him up.
he would.
Straight up.
I think any
Any
boxer.
real boxer would fuck Paul
Bro,
up.
I was telling my aunt, I'm like, Jake Paul should look at this Mike Tyson fight as a fact that he can't fight. You
Yeah,
couldn't
bro.
knock down a 60-year-old man.
I also think he didn't. He didn't want to
I
knock
think
out.
both of them held
Yeah,
out,
both
held
of them
back.
held back.
Listen, even if he held back, you couldn't. I don't care. You couldn't knock down a
Hey,
60-year-old man.
did y'all see
I don't
Logan?
think he could knock down anybody with any remote
The nigga
training
knocked
of
out Nate
boxing,
Robinson. He
bro.
think
Yeah,
it's
I
up.
still to this day
Yeah,
I be
like-
laughing at
That nigga Nate Robinson got half a
Slept
liver
him.
and
He
shit,
got
bro.
slept.
That
bro.
nigga's 5'9". He did sleep him. That
He
was crazy.
slept him.
That was
He was
crazy.
on the ground, knocked.
He slept him.
I'm sorry, bro.
He slept Woodley too. That was crazy.
You know,
He slept a couple niggas. Okay,
but that's
He
what I
slept
said.
a couple niggas.
If you wanna fight an old UFC fighter, go call out Jones. What it do?
Getting slept on live TV.
Nigga, call out Chandler.
No, that
Jones,
would be
the football
funny.
brother.
That would be funny. Because John Jones would kill Jake Paul.
John Jones
But
would kill
That nigga
him.
does not want to fight.
That would be
Jones.
John Jones is big as fuck, bro.
Yeah, that nigga's huge, bro. But yeah, Jake Paul, I think literally his next step is either
That nigga Logan
big
said,
money,
"Mike, I'll kill
big
you."
money exit fight with a real
He's
boxer,
gonna
get
an
your
exit
ass
fight for
beat,
sure,
get the bag, and you've done it. You know,
Fuck
you've
it, bro.
accomplished it.
Yeah. Imagine if that nigga was
or-
to win.
I'm gonna call it
No,
Adrian Broner or Adonis Creed.
it would
Hey,
it would
you see-
take
or Adonis Creed.
Or
it
Adonis
would take
Creed.
like
Period.
even
One
though
of the two.
anything can happen in the fight, right? So I
What
will
about
say,
Damien?
Oh,
If he
Damien
doesn't
whooping
win-
his ass.
If he doesn't win in the first 30 seconds against a real boxer, he's losing.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like it got to be like one punch KO.
you wanna
type
fight?
shit.
You wanna fight? You wanna fight DeAndre Wilder?
That would be crazy.
Nah.
That would be insane.
Oh, did you want to fight heavyweights, bro? Fight Deontay Wilder.
Tire's mine.
Fight Tyson Fury.
Damn, and Deontay do come in kind of lean too. He come in at like 215. You feel
What
me?
you saying,
Jake,
bro?
That nigga Jake did gain hella weight.
What
too.
it do? What it do?
He, low key, Jake
think
might be
he
bigger than
will?
Deontay.
That
That,
nigga
would
Jake
be a
look
good
big
fight.
as
I
fuck.
ain't
So.
gonna lie. You feel me?
Because
He look
Jake
kinda
just
like-
fought at 225, I think.
Jake look
Yeah,
like he
something
about to
like
get
that,
fat
so
type shit.
Yeah,
That's
bro. I'm
them
telling you,
roids.
hey, give me
That's another thing. I think that nigga
Deontay Wilder.
He had to have. That nigga looked like abnormally like big.
He
Bro,
looked
like,
huge. I ain't gonna lie.
Deontay Wilder,
face was
Adrian
fat,
Broner, Adonis Creed,
No, after
Andre
Deontay,
Ward.
After
Bud.
Deontay, he's dead.
Get that nigga Bud, bro.
Give me one of them. Give me one of them fighters I just named. Michael. Hey, Michael Bakari Jordan. Are you listening? It's your time, brother. You called out Roy Jones Jr. Call out him.
ring, my boy.
That nigga really did call out
Shit.
Roy Jones, and he took it back. He's like, you know what? I was tripping. I was training. I was tripping. That nigga called out Roy Jones. But yeah, man, I want to. I mean, I'm not watching another Jake Paul fight unless it's a name I respect.
Yeah.
Period.
Nah,
And I don't mean an old name I respect. Like
Yeah.
if somehow
Has to be
Floyd
someone
Mayweather went
of his
broke,
age.
want to
That
do it.
fight
No.
was really a waste of our time, and Netflix didn't do us any service either.
What about Conor?
No, I
No.
don't want to watch that.
No, please no.
Because
No,
the
I-
size is like
Please no.
That's basically gonna be Nate Diaz all over again. Huh?
70,
Just-
and Jake is.
Connor sucks when he Connor's naturally 140, and then when he puts on weight, he loses every time.
yeah. Just
But I'm
Every time
saying,
a nigga go up,
even no, naturally,
He
he's
can't go
like
past 170 though.
he's
Please,
walking around
no.
at like 180.
How
Jake's
tall
walking
is
around
Conor?
At 220.
Connor's about
Like
5'9".
5'9".
please no.
Yeah,
And
no.
Jake's walking around at 220. Like
I don't
feel
want no
like
more
there's
MMA
He
fighters,
needs
bro.
to
Real-
fight
real
a
fighters.
boxer, bro. Like, stop trying to go outside of
Let
boxing.
me see something real quick.
You need to
Y'all-
fight a boxer his size.
What's
Literally.
Adrian Broner's size?
I think he's like 5'8". He's not even his size. to
Even
be
that
honest.
one
Adrian
is-
Broner,
How tall is
5'8".
Garcia?
5'8", 150. All of these
Garcia's
fighters are
kinda
short.
tall. He's like
Because-
5'10".
The only
I
middleweight,
want to see Garcia, bro. That's all.
How tall is Ryan Garcia? Look that up.
the
real
only
quick.
middleweights that's actually tall are the Charlos. That's why I said they make sense because they have the reach. You said Ryan Garcia, right?
He's not gonna
Yeah.
fight somebody he's gonna for sure lose to. I feel like
But Ryan Garcia is 5'9" and he's 26. That's a guaranteed
Ryan
loss.
Garcia is gonna fuck him up.
Yeah,
Ryan is
he would make
26.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see it happening.
Ryan's from
But-
Victorville.
It's an exit
But
fight if
only,
anything, like
only
you
reason
said.
that's what I was saying. Only reason I think that would make sense is because he has like a big
This
enough
nigga,
name.
this nigga want to
with
fight
the
Rocky
younger-
Balboa and
with
shit.
the younger generation to sell the fight. You know
I
what
low
I mean?
key feel like he's gonna fight his brother next. Just for
I
the-
think too. I was thinking that too as like
Maybe,
an
but
exit
I'm not
fight,
watching that shit,
like
bro.
a big money exit fight for both of them. Like
Yeah.
fuck it, let's get this money.
they might book another fight that they could win, and then
They gonna, you know what they need to do? They need to do a tag team. Us versus Charlos. Period. Let's do it.
that would be crazy.
Brother on brother. Let's
Start
do
doing
it.
Even that, I
wrestling.
could see.
Yeah.
I could see Jake just transitioning into the
They
WWE.
think
He
just
should,
because
he should.
Charlo
Yeah.
lost to Canelo, he ain't real. No,
Nah, he for sure.
Canelo was just
Bro,
nice.
I think any of the Charles would kill that nigga. Like I think anybody would kill him. That's why I feel like if he does it, it's his last fight because he can't. He's not. He probably won't recover from it. You know,
that nigga just want to fight 60-year-olds. He want to fight fucking Donald Trump and shit.
niggas having
Joe
heart
Biden.
transfusions.
Yeah, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Like, what does that even sound like? Like,
And as for Mike Tyson, don't ever get your ass in the ring
Please
again.
don't
I
ever.
know.
Man,
Then
you
they had
need
this.
better-
They had this
you
nigga
need
ass
better-
showing on
you need better
Netflix and
show
shit.
money.
Like
because I know people are saying he needs money or whatever, but bro, he has a successful podcast.
But I
he has
said
a
it, though.
successful weed brand. Like, he
does.
should not have to be
in
fighting this
movies.
nigga for money.
you're not
bro.
getting in the
But
ring
you know
for
what,
20
though?
mils though. 20
Mike
mil?
Tyson has a very sad story.
I
in his
would hope.
career, bro.
I'm not gonna say I
AJ
wouldn't
stole
do
his
it.
money.
You would
his
hope that
winnings
you
But I'm
wouldn't
saying,
have to.
yeah, I would hope I wouldn't have to. You know what I mean?
But
I would
with Mike,
hope I'm
Mike
so
Tyson
up
though,
that it's like
I just feel like it
Not
was
worth
just
it.
staged. Like they was like, all right, look, you
It was
can't
definitely
knock
a
me
show.
out. I won't knock you out. I'm gonna
It was
get
a
the
show.
win. We just gotta make it.
But
look
even
different.
even if it was staged, it's like you're ruining your legacy
You are
for
I-
20
Who?
million.
I
Which
think people
get
just.
it.
I don't
Mike,
think it fucks
yeah.
up his legacy.
Mike ain't
People
ruined
just
shit.
gonna
Not
look
his
at it
legacy,
like
but
he came out of retirement the one time for like an exhibition fight. Does it go
Hey,
on his
man.
record?
no,
It
that
goes
was
on
a
his
pro
record,
fight. It went
actually,
on his
yeah.
record.
went on his record. Just like Floyd and Connor went on the record. But who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna look at. Hey, that
He
motherfucker
got
Mike. He
7
ain't the
losses
GOAT.
now.
He ain't the bad. He
But
ain't the
now
baddest
Jake-
because he lost to Jake Paul. Motherfucker, Mike Tyson's still Mike Tyson now.
In 30, 40 years, the way these niggas propaganda themselves, niggas gonna be Jake Paul gonna make it sell. I'm telling
Hey,
you.
They gonna
He
lose,
gonna have his
and they
name
gonna
up there
lose.
with-
They gonna lose
Hey,
the footage like they
He
lost
gonna have his
the
name up there with
Will
Muhammad
Chamberlain
Ali, I'm telling
100.
you.
I saw.
He gonna have
You
his
seen
name up there with the greats.
You seen Russell Westbrook holding up that 200 sign?
Yeah,
When
that shit-
Yeah,
somebody,
and they said
somebody said, "I'm gonna tell
I'ma
my
tell my
kids
kids he scored
that
200."
Russell scored 200 and we lost
It's
the
still
footage."
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I know how this nigga Jake Paul work, bro.
They gonna
In
use
30
AI
years,
to recreate
he's gonna have
it
his
and make
name
it
up
look
there
like
with
it
the
was a good
greats.
fight.
With
Oh, he gonna do a Mount
propaganda.
Rushmore and he open his face up there.
I beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
This
nigga.
shit crazy.
I beat this many
That shit
champions.
crazy.
Yup.
Without
Exactly.
context, niggas gonna be like, "Oh shit, this nigga Jake Paul look, he had hands back in
Yeah,
the day, y'all."
revisionist history.
And here's the thing:
Sick.
he does have
Literally.
hands. He's a fighter. Like he can fight. Like I'm gonna be real.
I'm not
do
gonna
think.
give him that.
No, honestly, I do think that
Not professionally.
I do think he can become a pro. I don't think he can be a contender. There's a lot of professionals that ain't no
He's
contender.
only fought old men.
No, that's fine. But he's still strong as fuck, bro. I'm gonna give him that.
He got
I don't think
knockout
he can,
power, obviously.
but I still think even the average fighters would fuck him up. Like Adrian Broner is not really a great fighter, but Adrian Broner would give him hands easily all day. As long as he focused,
shit
because
out of him.
yeah,
Any fighter that's a legitimate fighter.
anybody
they're
who's
gonna-
ever been on pay per view, easy.
yes, literally would like fucking destroy.
If you've
him.
ever had a title shot,
destroy
wrap.
that
You
nigga.
get fucked
As
up
long
by
as
some
you're
niggas
not
that was in
60.
the Olympics.
Literally,
Yeah,
he probably
nigga.
would. A lot of amateurs would. Cause bro,
Man,
he's
fuck
not.
Marisa Shields will whoop his ass.
Probably no cap.
Let's get her ass in here.
Like that's how much I think Jake Paul sucks. Like
Yeah.
he literally.
Logan's
fights
a better fighter and he's
dudes-
bigger.
He's fighting dudes where you're like,
Logan said he'll fucking. He
nigga,
said, I don't
this
want to
nigga's
beat my
old
little
enough
brother
to
up.
be your dad.
Yeah,
He fought
Logan's better
Anderson-
than
He fought Anderson Silva. That nigga retired like 10 years ago.
man. Anderson Silva. The last time I seen him fight, he snapped his fucking leg in half.
Literally,
Like
no
and
cap.
his foot was hanging like
Hey,
a flab of skin.
They
Like
said
and it's
Jake's
crazy.
next fight gonna be a minor.
That happened.
I see,
when
did
we
you
were
see
in
that
high
shit?
School.
What?
he kicked the nigga, bro, with his leg. He kicked him, and his fucking
Oh
leg
yeah,
went.
yeah. That was disgusting.
And then it
So
was
he
just
fought-
to this day,
He
to
fought
this
a nigga
day,
with a
like
shattered
I don't
leg.
like watching injuries because of that one. Like that was.
Then he fought Ben Askren, 40-year-old nigga who didn't even have hands in the UFC.
Yeah.
Like he just strategically picks.
I want to see this nigga fight Robert Pattinson.
This nigga about to
Batman
call Big Meech
suit.
out.